speaking of the Texas Rangers, let's go ahead and go to present day, August 28, 2025, where the Texas Rangers are either one game above 500 or one game below 500. We don't know. We do not know the outcome of Wednesday's game against the Los Angeles Angels. It's the rubber match. We'll see if they win this series. If they want to have any chance of making the playoffs, they have to at least take the series at home against the Los Angeles Angels, I believe. Or do they have four games against the Angels?
No, this is the last one.
It's the
Wednesday's the
last
last
one.
game.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure right there. But yeah, you could argue right now, and I don't even think it's really an argument. I think it's pretty set in stone at this point with the recent news of a CERN player, Nathan Eovaldi, looking like he is likely going to be out for the season with a rotator cuff strain. The potential Cy Young contender, which a lot of people were overlooking. I think he did not get as much attention for these awards that he should have, but had a 1.73 ERA throughout this season, just deadly on the mound for Nathan Eovaldi. And um, now it's looking like it's possible that we won't see him back on that mound for the rest of the year. And it's you could say that the light at the end of the tunnel for the Rangers is slowly fading away, don't you think?
I don't want to go there yet. It hurts a lot. Just kill me, man. Nathan Eovaldi, who has been unquestionably the ace of this rotation this year and had arguably a Cy Young season. It just sucks to see because he just had a great start against Cleveland, going those 7 innings and just dominated in the sweep of the Guardians. So it just absolutely stinks. But they're technically, as we're recording this, 4.5 games back of the third wild card. And well, you've seen the Mariners do this before. I know the Royals just dominated against the Rangers. They still have the tiebreaker against us right now, but it's not technically over. You still have a guy in Jacob deGrom, who's going to deal with some injuries lingering in the background. Sometimes he had to bump his start back like last week. But he's still here. You have dependable arms. Hopefully, Tyler Mahle can come back eventually. I don't know where he is right now, but
I
eventually he'll
know.
come back. I don't know what happened, dude. But you have somewhat of a starting rotation, even though you lose your ace. So we've seen this team usually have good offenses as they limit to the playoffs. But I see what you mean if you're saying like it's starting to look like the light is going down at the end of the tunnel because the offense hasn't been that effective still in these past 2 weeks. So I just really think this team is not going to give up to the end. Do I think they'll get that third wild card? I'm not going to say it's over just yet, but it definitely is disheartening to see this Nathan Eovaldi injury.
And Tyler Mull, if you can hear us, please come back. Going back to the trade deadline with Merrill Kelly, a lot of people really weren't liking that trade. But you're looking at this injury with Nathan Eovaldi.
It might be clutch.
It looks very good now. If they want any chance of going to the playoffs. And I mean, I hate to just, not believe in my team. All right. It's just like in my DNA. I have to believe in my team. I can't say that the season's over for them as much as I want to. I can't. I have to believe. Jake Latz starting today against Los Angeles or yesterday. I don't know how he does. Maybe he goes and shuts them out. But right now, it's like, man, this is really our rotation right now. But you look at the schedule going into September, you have a real chance to take advantage of this schedule. You have two series against Houston. You don't play Seattle, however, but you have two, and that maybe that's a good thing because we always struggle against Seattle. But you have two series against Houston. You can easily, not easily, but you can take some games from them here. You can also take some games because you're playing the Athletics, you're playing the Diamondbacks, not the best kind of competition. I know the Diamondbacks just beat us in a series. You also have, the Guardians in Miami and Minnesota who are all kind of lingering around that 500 spot, just like the Rangers are. These are times to take advantage, and you do have a series against the best team in the league, but luckily they got it in Arlington, which is the only place that they seem to know how to win games at times, if they can win. And so, I'm just saying, like, you can take advantage of this. My only question is who is going to be this third person in the playoffs rotation if they do make the playoffs and make it far? I mean, this is such a hypothetical question because it's so the possibilities of them making it to the ALDS and having to make a three-man rotation, starting rotation is pretty low right now. But again, hey, we're believing, all right. We are believing.
We're drinking the Kool-Aid.
You got Jacob deGrom. Oh, what flavor, by the way? Is it blue raspberry? It's the only
It,
that's the
it's
flavor that I
gonna be
like.
cherry. It's gonna be cherry.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn it. But Merrill Kelly, Jacob deGrom,
Probably Jack
has
Leiter,
to be
right?
Jack Leiter, right?
Has to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
has to be.
there's no other option if Tyler Mahl can't come back, which I don't know when he is coming back.
Haven't heard much. I mean, I've seen him throw off a mound like recently, but
Mhm.
I cannot believe his injury sidelined him that long. He was balling the beginning of the season. Didn't think he was going to be out, all the way to potentially September. I couldn't have called that like after what his start was.
Is there just like, does he just forget that he's a bit? I mean, I don't know, dude.
It's
Like
like
he's
Josh
getting
Spores.
hurt
Where's Josh
so
Spores
much.
at?
Josh Spores is another mystery. Some of these people, I just think that we're imagining them. I don't even know what to say.
Figments of our
There's no word
imagination.
on them. These were huge integral pieces. Tyler Mull for part of our season, and then Josh Spores in 2023 postseason. I'd love to hear what their progress is, how their progress is going. If we have any hope that they should be playing by the end of the season, because that's going to be some big things. And maybe I haven't been reading enough, but that's a big mystery to me. Those two players, but
I mean, Cody Bradford. I mean, again, it's like I think he just had
well, we
surgery
heard that
like in
he just had
yeah.
surgery.
My God, man, these guys are just cursing the Rangers organization. Just sucks. They
We'll
always
get
got to deal with something.
we'll get Bustin Lats to be our third pitcher. Take runs in there.
I look, he has been much better than
He's
I
been bussing,
expected.
right? He's
Yeah,
been bussing.
bussin', bussin', bussin'. As Bruce Bochy says, bussin'.
He's
Did
been
I
bussing
say that right?
lately.
Did I say that right?
You sound kind of like Jerry Jones now.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, I mean, it's I would remain hopeful for the Rangers just because it's more fun when you're hopeful. It's also
Yeah,
more disappointing, but I mean,
yeah,
4.5 games is almost nothing. That's almost a whole series.
yeah.
You could gain that in you could gain that in 5 days. I mean, it'd have to be pretty damn good 5 days, but I mean, you can gain that pretty quickly. And we saw, I mean, again, just a few weeks ago, the Rangers were almost in that wild card spot, just about a half game off, going to play that game against the Yankees. Um, and ever since that, they haven't been back to that position. But it's super, these standings can change rapidly. So
I also will say, as it stands, I believe if they were to get that third wild card, they're gonna play against Houston. You think these players don't realize that? I think they would take that matchup in a heartbeat. Now, again, they have two more series against the Astros coming up, in this last month of the season. But if there's a situation where you want your team to play for a three-game wild card series, I'm sure these dudes wouldn't mind playing in Houston again. I don't know if you want to go to Detroit. I don't know if you also want to go to Toronto. Sorry about that. I mean, I know there's uh, we had a chance to win that series, but that's a hostile crowd that is hungry to finally make some noise as the number one team in the AL. I don't know if I want to go to Toronto, but this team right here could probably take, Houston if they really wanted to. So this team is not out of it just yet. 4.5, like you said, you could gain that rather quickly. All it takes is just getting the streak rolling, and the team that's in front of you just kind of having, a poor week. So not exactly out of it just yet, these Rangers.
man, it would be what a sight it would be to take uh, a wild card series in a Globe Life South. That would be one heck of an experience.
Globe Life South.
But yeah, I mean the Texas Rangers, they're going into their series. They're going to go to Sacramento to play the Athletics for this weekend, and then they will be going to Phoenix to be playing the Arizona Diamondbacks. Um, uh, Yeah, this is the starting pitching lineup slate for the Athletics would be Jack Leiter, Merrill Kelly, and then Jacob deGrom. Those are potentially the three people that you would see
That's
in the
not bad.
playoffs. We'll see how they do against the Athletics.
You
Um,
cannot lose another game, I think, in this run. From the end of this Angels series. We'll see how this ends. I think they'll win this game. I trust Jacob Latz over Kuchinevich, but um I think you cannot lose a single game in the Athletics game in the Athletics series. We'll see with Arizona. I think that's too far ahead, but dude,
I think they lose at least one game. I keep on. Oh my goodness, man, it's gonna take forever until they move to Vegas. Almost called them Oakland, but I don't think the Rangers have had a 3 game road sweep this season.
it's bad. It's
There's no way
bad.
they have. I mean, looking at their record on the road,
I
I
don't.
highly doubt that they have a 3 game road sweep.
None that I
But
remember.
maybe I'll get back to you on that. But